Hi, I'm Zoe, class of 2023.
I am Cheryl Needham and I left in the class of 1997.
I'm Giselle Earle. I started at North London in 1956 and I left in 1963.
I grew up in Colindale, so not so far from here.
I grew up in Stanmore. When I started school I was living in Stanmore.
I grew up in a suburb in North London called Woodside Park.
I had a really lovely childhood, just lovely, small and quaint. You know, I'm a single child, so it was lovely to just be in a really small, tight-knit family.
You know, grew up at home with my parents, both my parents, and a younger sister and a younger brother.
My father, he felt very strongly that he wanted his children to have a very good education.
My background to being on a bursary is that I was a fee-paying student from 7 till 11, and then my parents got divorced and it was no longer possible to pay the fees.
Just shortly after the entrance exam, within, I'm going to say, a space of 2 weeks, my father passed away quite suddenly. So I think right overnight my life and my mum's life changed completely.
Being educated amongst other people who are lively and interested in learning, you learn from each other a certain amount, and I think that was very important to me.
The grounds are endless. You know, you've got the gorgeous lacrosse fields and the tennis courts, and it was just something, I was just in awe, really.
I think the approach to the school, if you come up the Cannons Drive, is absolutely beautiful.
Some of the memories I have when I think back are really quite magical.
There was always someone out there that you could reach for if you needed support. And I think it was always the sense of you're all in it together. You know, it's one big journey that you've all been on since, whether you were here from like reception or whether you joined in year 7. It was just that feeling of togetherness.
Having the consistency and opportunity and friendships and pastoral support that I received here from the headmistress, who was Mrs. Clancy at the time. She started with me and ended with me. It's immeasurable, really immeasurable impact on my life.
The school really helps you sort of become who you are, shape who you want to be, and develop all those qualities that help you progress in life. And I think one donation, even if it's the smallest donation, if it can help someone be able to attend the school from a position that you never know where someone is in life, you know, what's happening at home, if they're able to come to this school and be in an environment where they can push themselves academically, enrich themselves in whatever clubs and societies they want to be in, you end up with a pool of people who may have never been able to become the person who they are today.
I think that's really all children to have the maximum advantage, you know, possible, and the opportunity to develop their talents. Unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world, but I think by contributing to something like this bursary scheme, you are helping children in making the world slightly less imperfect. That's my feeling about it.